Hello trader, my name is WaskilSmartFX. Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, in this video, we're having a weekend trade recap. So looking at the trade I took during the week. Alright, so today is that's March 15, 2026. And I want to look at the trade I took on the March 13, 2026. And that is BTCUSDT. So I want to look at what is the strategy behind this trade and what comes together to bring up this particular BTC trade. Alright, so this is BTC here, the daily chart. So I'll just do a little bit analysis on the daily, then we can, that's the top down analysis, then we can go down to the entry. Alright, so on BTC USDT, what am I seeing on BTC USDT? You can see that one thing I was particularly looking at is this fair value gap here. So I was looking at this fair value gap for market to sell. Yeah, for market to sell at this particular level here, but you can see market is not selling. Then I saw this. I call this a double edge. That's called a double. That's a double rejection. Two body. That's two body rejections. This is, you can see two body rejection. So at this particular level, there is high momentum there. So it can also be classified as a resistance, right? So let's go down to lower time frame. Alright, if I go down to 4 hours charts. So on 4 hour chart, you can see that, yeah, let me cancel this. Let me, the two body rejection, let me cancel it. Now there's something market does here. Market took out the liquidity. Even though on the higher time frame I have a two body rejection there, right? So market took out the liquidity. So this liquidity that market took out is where I want to. That's where I took my trade from. The moment market took out the liquidity and I saw this whole rejection, and I have the understanding that there is two body rejection at that particular level, then I waited for market to took out the liquidity. Market took out the sweep the liquidity of the previous candle. That's sweep of liquidity, and after sweep there is a candle rejection. So this rejection here, now I will go down to 1 hour. When I want to see on 1 hour, I just want to look at a breakout or what I call the change of character, right? So when I go to 1 hour here, you can look at this old chart here and be like, oh, there's no change of character here, right? But if you put a line chart here, you can see a change of character here. So here I have a change of character, right? You can see it here, right? It's very clear, right? A change of character is there. But when I put down my candle, you are not seeing it. Alright, so now where is my entry? When I go back to my 4 hour chart, now this 4 hour chart, now we look at this particular level, there is something that repeats himself. On the higher time frame, we saw that's two candle rejection, or two that's the body rejection, two body candle rejection, right? You saw two body rejection, right? Now if you look at this 4 hours too, after market took out the liquidity, took out the liquidity on this high, there is two body rejection here. You can see it here. We have two body rejection. Now this third candle that came there and reject, that is where my entry is. That is where I want to enter. Like I want to enter the third one that comes there to reject. Now, but you can see, let us go back to 1 hour chart. You can see that this is that's the two body rejection, right? That's the resistance level of two body rejection. Now after market change the character here, let me go down line. So you can see that particular place that market break the structure, that's the place market has the two body rejection. And am I looking for in the two body rejection? I'm really looking for market to come back to the two body rejection and sell. So that is why I took this trade 1 to 2, just 1 to 2, and that is why market enters into it and sell. And you can see it here. You can see what I'm talking about here. That's the two body rejection, and market comes there and sell. All right. So you can see just one candle take profit. All right, so that's just it. Yes, thank you so much. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And wait for the next video. I love you guys. Thank you.